Hey everybody, it's Zach again at newtutorial.com coming in. No, I didn't shave my beard. I thought maybe some of you thought I might be doing that, but I'm not. I'm not going to shave it. Paul Nison shaved his beard. Well, he didn't shave it, he trimmed it. But I saw that picture about a couple weeks ago on the internet that he posted with his beard trimmed and, you know, with his family there. And I thought, oh, I'm sure it's Photoshopped. I mean, I knew it wasn't, but I thought, I'm like, come on, I was just joking. She Photoshopped. He's just putting all of us on. No, he did. He shaved his beard. He trimmed his beard. And the guy I aspired to be like, Paul Nison, shaved his beard. I thought you all would get a chuckle out of that. So anyway, I had to give him some trouble, my friend Paul, some trouble on the beard. But hey, I wanted to give you an update on what's going on. Me and Paul and Sal Bondavino up to Shuba Ministries and Lex Meyer of Unlearn have all been kind of talking. We might get together and doing some kind of panel thing on Google Hangouts where we all can get on there and do some recordings on some topical issues on the Bible or just maybe things in general, day-to-day issues that we face or that we see in the world today. I thought maybe you guys might enjoy that. And so if you think you would enjoy seeing all of us four knuckleheads together on one video talking about topics of the day or Bible topics, scriptural topics, leave a comment below and we'll talk it over. We're kind of going through the stages of how we're going to do this, but I think it's going to happen. So anyway, we're going to work out the details. Sal is definitely, I think, going to maybe spearhead that. I don't know what his schedule's like, but I think it's a great idea if we could all, me, Paul Nison, Sal, and Lex, we could all get together and do that. I think that'd be great. So anyway, Paul Nison came up in a conversation I was having the other day, and when somebody was asking, they say it's seen one of my videos on the American Homestead channel where I was picking achiote cucumbers off the vine, and I was eating them right on camera, and they were absolutely delicious. I love achiote cucumbers, and I love a lot of my vegetables green right out of the garden. I can eat some of the stuff. I mean, I have red Russian kale right now inside my greenhouse that is to die for. And I have some collard greens that taste wonderful. And I have some spinach, Swiss chard perpetual spinach. I could sit there and eat that all day. And this guy who is a friend of my family back home, I was talking to him on the phone, and he was telling me that he's like, oh, I wish I could do that. I just can't do it. I just can't. It's disgusting to me. And I get it. I totally understand that. You know, our bodies, most Americans' bodies are conditioned to eat junk food, processed foods, pizzas, whatever comes out of microwaves, you know, all of this junk that we're conditioned to eat. You know, you really have to go through and recondition your body and your taste buds to eat that kind of food and enjoy it. And the reason Paul came up is because I recommended to this guy to go to Paul's website and to check out, you know, the kind of things that he recommends and the ways to recondition your body to eat good, healthy foods, nutritional foods. And I told him how I did this. Me and Paul have a common friend back in St. Louis. His name is Don. And Don told me a while back, says, hey, listen, man, the way to recondition your body is to do this. You need to go do juicing for a full week. A full week, straight juicing, nothing else. Eating nothing else but just juicing your food for a full week. And I think what I did what he recommended. I used carrots, I used celery, I used cucumbers, I used asparagus, and then I put an apple in to sweeten it. Okay? So I put all that in, a little bit of each. So I go to the store, buy a bunch of that stuff, and I would just do that straight for full week. And I put an apple in each one to, you know, as the juicer. And I had like a Jack LaLanne juicer, which is, I think, one of the worst juicers you can have out there. But it was like the only one I had, and it got the job done. But there's a lot more higher quality juicers that you can find today that are just do a lot better job of preserving the nutrients and everything. And so there's different reasons for that. But anyway, I had what I had, and I did what I did, and telling you, it changed my life when it came to juicing. And so when it came to eating vegetables, as I'm doing it, I'm just like, it tastes horrible. My taste buds are revolting, and my stomach, even for a while there, was just like, ugh. But my body, I didn't know it at the time. My body was soaking up these nutrients and, you know, becoming alive with all the enzymes and the minerals and all of the good stuff that these vegetables could give, you know, in this juice. And it just makes everything available to my body to soak up and absorb the nutrients of, right? And it changed my body. And after a week of doing that, from then on, I would get these cravings for juicing. I would get these cravings for these vegetables. And what I didn't know was happening, and what basically Don told me was going to happen, was that my body would start to crave these things, because at the time that I'm eating them, drinking that juicing, that whole week of juicing, my body is like, ugh, or my tongue is like, ugh, but my body's like, oh yeah, give it to me, give me some more, give me, because it's soaking up all those nutrients and taking all that nutrients and just putting it to work, in my body. And so that's where I'm at today. Today I'm at a point where I'm still eating vegetables. I can eat them raw and I can taste them for what they are. And for folks who are just not used to eating that stuff, you really need to recondition your body, recondition your taste buds to understand what is real food, what is beneficial to my body, what is nutritional for my body. And so I highly recommend it. I recommended it to this guy I was on the phone with. I told him about my experience and the advice that Don gave me, and that some of the advice and things that Paul says in his materials, and that he should go to Paul's website and follow and look at some of his books and videos and things like that, and to understand that your body needs to go through a change before you can do what I've been doing on some of those videos, eating this stuff right out of the garden, because most people's bodies just aren't prepared to take that. I mean, we're so conditioned with other processed foods that 21st century Americans consume that when you pick up real food, your body's like, what is that? That tastes gross. But I'm telling you, I have kale out there. I can just sit there and eat all day long. But anyway, so that's kind of an update on that. Paul Nison came up, and I saw that Paul Nison shaved his beard, or trimmed his beard, and I had to do a video to kind of tease him on that and let you all know that we're going to be doing some panels, some videos together with Sal and Lex, and I think you all enjoy it. So if you think you would enjoy that, go ahead and leave a comment below and encourage us to do that, and we'll get on it. So all right, we'll leave it at that. Go home, read your Bible. Thanks.